In 1972, Cold War fears hid a deeper secret. Strange lights in the sky could no longer be denied. The reality of extraterrestrial visitors was terrifying, their technology far beyond the ruling government. The government's disbelief turned to fear. Every weapon seemed obsolete. The mission was clear: recover, replicate, and weaponize alien technology. They were in total fear of the mother plane and other alien crafts and needed a way to duplicate their power or make it better for their own control and power. They felt powerless in the face of certain groups of aliens who had better technology that surpassed their little cupcake weapons. They wanted in bad on the alien technology. It kept them up at night in total fear. The world would never be the same. Under Nixon, a directive of unprecedented secrecy was issued, Operation Snowbird, also known as Project Snowbird. This was not a scientific mission, but a desperate military initiative to recover and weaponize alien technology. The government had proof, and now needed to turn it into a shield or a sword. Project Snowbird operated outside normal command. Funded by a black budget, its existence known to only a select few. Secrecy was essential, not just for strategic advantage, but to prevent global panic and chaos. The project's architects believed alien technology was the only true deterrent. Replicating an alien vehicle would mean dominance, not just over earthly rivals, but over the unknown. The stakes were existential, justifying any measure. The burden of this secret was immense, but the perceived threat was greater. When a craft was found, Project Snowbird's retrieval teams moved with speed and silence. Disguised as Air Force accident units, they locked down crash sites, fed cover stories to local authorities, and erased all evidence. The craft, often damaged but sometimes intact, was hidden from all eyes, civilian and satellite alike. Under darkness, it was loaded onto disguised transports, guarded by unmarked helicopters and federal agents. The convoys travelled at night, avoiding cities, their destination a black site that officially didn't exist. The craft vanished into a subterranean hangar, ready for dissection. Retrieval teams signed new non-disclosure agreements and disappeared back into their lives. For the public, it was a meteor shower or a military exercise. The truth was buried under concrete and steel, awaiting study. Deep in Nevada's desert lies Area 51, a myth to the public, a fortress to Project Snowbird. But the real secrets were kept at S-4, a hidden facility carved into Papoose Mountain. Security was absolute. Only those with majestic clearance entered. Personnel were flown in, then shuttled to S-4, never seeing the landscape. Inside, compartmentalization was strict. No one saw the whole picture. Hangars were surgically clean. The recovered craft bathed in sterile light. Armed guards patrolled not just to keep intruders out, but to keep secrets in. Workers were monitored, their lives scrutinized, prisoners of the secret they protected. The government feared a new world war if rivals learned of their progress. Compartmentalization also prevented contamination of ideas and of the unknown. S-4 was a crucible, containing a power both magnificent and terrifying. Reverse engineering the alien craft was painstaking and perilous. Scientists in hazmat suits scanned the vessel with every tool available, mapping its structure without touching it. They checked for radiation, unknown biology, or hidden defenses. Materials teams analyzed the hull. finding isotopes arranged in impossible crystalline structures, stronger and lighter than any known alloy. The next phase, disassembly, like surgery on a bomb. Every component was catalogued, but the propulsion system was the Holy Grail. It had no moving parts, no fuel tanks, just a device that warped space-time, powered by an element unknown on Earth. Replication was the greatest challenge. Engineers tried to forge alloys, build reactors, and mimic the gravity drive. Most attempts failed. The gap in understanding was vast. They could copy the form, but not the function. Progress was slow, but each failure brought new insight. The science remained tantalizingly out of reach. Deep in the Nevada desert lies Area 51, a place shrouded in secrecy and speculation. For decades, rumors swirled about experimental aircraft and, more tantalizingly, alien technology hidden from the world. In 1989, Bob Lazar emerged, claiming to be a physicist who worked at a facility even more secret than Area 51, S-4. Lazar alleged the US government was reverse engineering 9 alien spacecraft hidden in camouflaged hangars. He described their propulsion systems and provided technical details that ignited a firestorm in the worlds of science and conspiracy. The government denied everything: his employment, credentials, and the existence of S-4. This denial only fueled public fascination, turning Lazar's story into a battleground between belief and skepticism. His claims suggested humanity was not alone, and that our technological leaps might have alien origins. Lazar's testimony cracked open the wall of secrecy, forever changing how we view the desert's hidden secrets. The legend of S-4 endures, blurring the line between myth and reality. Lazar's journey began with a mysterious job offer allegedly facilitated by Dr. Edward Teller. After a cryptic interview process, he was flown to S-4, a facility carved into the Papoose Range. Security was absolute: armed guards, handprint scanners, and strict compartmentalization. Lazar claimed he joined a team tasked with understanding and replicating alien technology. The hangars housed 9 distinct sources, each with unique designs. He described reading files about humanity's long engagement with extraterrestrials, including crashed craft and autopsies. The beings, called the Greys, were said to come from Zeta Reticuli. The work was painstaking. Scientists struggled to comprehend technology that defied known physics. The interiors of the craft were minimalistic, with small non-human chairs and seamless construction. The goal: rethink physics, gravity and energy from the ground up. Lazar's account paints S-4 as a place where science fiction became reality. Lazar described alien craft powered by revolutionary physics, anti-gravity and gravity wave manipulation. Instead of brute force, these ships generated their own gravitational fields, allowing for silent, instantaneous movement. Inertial field cancellation meant occupants felt no G-forces, even during impossible maneuvers. The power source? Quantum vacuum manipulation, tapping into zero-point energy with a substance of negative mass. This warped space-time, enabling the craft to fall toward their destination by distorting gravity itself. The ships didn't fly in the conventional sense, they bent the fabric of reality. Imagine creating a hill on a trampoline instead of a dip. That's anti-gravity. By controlling these distortions, the craft could cross vast distances without moving through space as we know it. Lazar's descriptions, while unproven, echo concepts at the fringes of modern science. The technology seemed magical, yet was rooted in advanced physics. It was a glimpse into a science far beyond our own. The alien craft's hulls were seamless, metallic, and immune to all attempts at analysis. Blowtorches, diamond cutters, even plasma streams failed to scratch or heat the material. The metal dissipated energy, defying the laws of thermodynamics and material science. Its properties suggested engineering at a molecular or subatomic level. The hull wasn't just a shell, it was integral to the ship's function, containing immense gravitational and electromagnetic forces. This material was a technological marvel, a product of science that had mastered matter itself. For the S-4 team, it was a puzzle that deepened the enigma of alien technology. At the heart of the craft, Lazar claimed, was a reactor powered by a stable isotope of element 115. Unlike the unstable version synthesized on Earth, this alien element enabled antimatter production and gravity wave generation. A small piece of element 115, when bombarded with protons, produced antimatter, which annihilated with matter to create immense energy. This energy powered gravity amplifiers, 3 cylindrical tubes beneath the craft. By focusing these amplifiers, the pilot could manipulate space-time, creating anti-gravity fields or even folding space for interstellar travel. The craft had 2 modes, hovering on a single beam or triangulating all amplifiers for cosmic jumps. This system allowed for instant travel across vast distances, bypassing the speed of light. Lazar's account described a power source and propulsion system far beyond human capability. The implications were staggering. Entering the alien craft was like stepping into another reality. The interior was cold, silent, and unsettling. Seamless dark walls, no visible controls, and 3 small non-human seats. The entrance irised open, revealing a space that absorbed light and sound. No wires, no switches, just a smooth archway that lit up with cryptic symbols. Control was established by touch and thought, forming a mental link with the ship. The craft responded to the pilot's will, making it an extension of consciousness. Every surface was a mystery, every component a puzzle. The scientists felt like intruders, dissecting something alive and incomprehensible. The silence and alien geometry created a sense of profound isolation. It was a chilling reminder of the vast intelligence behind the machine. The S-4 project's goal was to adapt alien technology for human use. While we haven't built flying saucers, features like stealth and energy manipulation have influenced America's most advanced aircraft. The F-117 and B-2 bombers, with their angular designs and radar-absorbent materials, echo the alien craft's properties. Some speculate that even advanced flight maneuvers in modern jets hint at primitive applications of gravity manipulation. Yet Lazar's story remains controversial. No evidence, missing records, and no corroboration. The government's silence fuels both belief and skepticism. Still, the legend endures, forcing us to question what secrets lie above us. Whether fact or fiction, Lazar's tale has forever changed how we look at the skies. After years of study, Project Snowbird attempted the unthinkable test flights. They didn't build new craft, but tried to fly the recovered alien vehicle. Elite pilots attempted short hops inside S-4's hangars. Some tests succeeded. The craft hovered silently, responding to pilots' thoughts. But failures were deadly. The alien controls weren't made for humans. Gravity drive malfunctions killed several pilots, their deaths classified. The risk was enormous, but the potential reward, mastery of the stars, drove them on. Engineers began building hybrids, integrating alien tech into human airframes. These alien reproduction vehicles were more stable, if less capable. It was a bloody, slow climb from theory to application. Project Snowbird's legacy is hidden in whispers and shadows, not history books. Officially, aviation advances are credited to human ingenuity, but many believe they're the fruits of reverse engineering at Area 51. Figures like Bob Lazar brought S-4's secrets to light, describing gravity amplifiers and alien reactors. Authorities discredited him, but his story persists. Rumors of multiple recovered craft and ongoing secret programs abound. Secrecy was always justified by the need for control of technology and the narrative. The silence bred mistrust between the public and their protectors. Today, as UAP hearings hint at new transparency, the mystery of Project Snowbird lingers. The truth remains buried, a chilling reminder that we may not be alone. For over half a century, the greatest secret in human history has been hidden. How much longer can it last?